Drag makeup tutorial, baby. First attempt. Let's go. Taking off that shirt right there, putting on that wig cap. Gotta get a wig cap. I'm cleaning the sides of my face with tissue and rubbing alcohol in order to apply the face tapes that you see in front of you right now. Previously, I used this boat tape that I discovered online. It's Naomi Small's fault. Boat tape and spirit gum, and I used that to tape my face back, and it worked fine, but it was sloppy, and truth be told, it wasted a lot of tape. Now I have, I still waste tape, but I have some reusable wires that hold it all together. Cleaned off my brows in order to apply the classic purple Elmer's glue stick, combing it up with a mascara brush, and another layer is applied thusly. That is my expensive primer. It smells really, really good. It's a putty primer, and it's expensive. I forget what it is exactly, but I have big pores, so I got a good one. I'm blocking out my beard with orange and under my eyes, bags under my eyes, and setting that with powder. It was a cream foundation, so it has to be set with powder. And now I'm adding powder to my brows to absorb any excess glue. Thank you, Miss Fame. Brushing off the excess, and now I'm applying an eye primer to, well, my eyes. And I applied a lot extra to make the area up to underneath my brows white. And I added a little cream stick foundation to the top to really kind of floopity-doopit it, and blocking some eyebrows in. Just a sort of rough sketch of what I'm going to try to achieve. These were pretty not great eyebrows, but whatever. Just keep watching. You'll see what happens. This is my first time doing commentary, so bear with me on this little commentary here. Putting some eye shadow on my face. I used a gold color to overdraw my lid, create a new crease. I'm blending that out now. Blendy, 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 blend. Blendaroo. And now foundation time. I was going for a Christmassy type thing. So green. Blah. Just applying that everywhere. Looking very froggish currently. Now blending that together with a beauty blender. The classical beauty blender. Oh my goodness, how I love it. And now I'm using a white stick to highlight. And blending that out, again with the beauty blender, starting on the edges and working my way towards the peak white, I guess you could say, the center. Just blendy blend, takes time, blending that nose, deleting those sad, sad eyebrows. Thank goodness. Still blending, I think. Okay, now setting everything with powder. Translucent powder. All over the place. My workroom is covered. I have to cover my computer with a towel to avoid that stuff getting in the vents. Alright, now I am redrawing the eyebrows. They still did not end up perfect, but eyebrows never end up perfect. And eyebrows are the bane of my existence, as are they the bane of many artists' existence. For the first time in my life, I decided to try to add some hair-looking things to the eyebrows. And I was happy with it. And I think I will continue doing that in the future. Far from perfect, of course. This whole thing, just to warn you, is far from perfect, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, baby. Re-adding some gold shadow to my eyes after, you know, the foundation and the translucent powder, it needed to be done. And now extending the eye to the bottom half of my eye area and blending that out. Blenderoo, and now adding some yellow color to enhance the blending effect. Using 2 different eyeshadow palettes, by the way. I've had the same 2 for, going on 5 years now, almost. And they've done me very well. But I don't do my makeup all that often, or at least I haven't for the past 5 years. I've started up a little bit more now, so I have to expand my collection, I would say. Just fine-tuning things. It's tough with makeup, like there's a line between proper fine-tuning and fine-tuning that ends up making it look worse than what it was originally. Sometimes you just have to roll with the punches, and sometimes you actually have to fine-tune. There was a lot of the former, I do believe, going on this night. But it worked out more or less in the end. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I think I'm adding some white to kind of try to create a sharp cut crease. Adding some eyeshadow on top of that white primer, which I very rarely do. I usually just color the crease and then leave the actual lid white. But I was feeling particularly kooky on this evening, so I went for it, and I was actually kind of happy with it. And then I went in with some black eyeliner and kind of covered it all, as you will see. You know, you can't win them all. But I was happy with that. I tried to do like a little like fade from the corner to the center kind of thing. Okay, so now I am adding a pressed white powder to accentuate the cream highlight that I put in. Just following the same pattern that I laid out with the cream, going over that with pressed white powder. I like the pressed stuff for highlight and contour so much better than the loose stuff. It just pops so much more. Now, yes, so now I'm using actually eyeshadow for the contour from my palette to get a nice green color. And just, again, going over the contour shape that I highlighted earlier. And getting that nose. Gotta contour that nose, baby. I have one big bulbous nose. So I really have to contour it. It's still, it's a journey, the nose contour. But la 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 la. So something that took me a long time to realize is that you have to extend the highlight on your cheek onto your actual nose itself to make it look like your nose is your cheek. And that really cuts your nose down and makes it skinny. Oh, here's the promised black liner all over the place, all over that eye. Started off all right, and then I started to like make little mistakes. And when you make a mistake with something as serious as a black cream liner, you have no choice but to overdraw the whole thing in order to conceal that mistake. And that happened a lot, and it ended up being much larger a eyeliner situation than I initially anticipated. But what can you do? I'm just setting that with black powder, again, from my eyeshadow palette. And the other eye, at this point, the name of the game is just match the other one. And I do believe I made mistakes on this second eye, which led me to overdraw, which led me to, again, overdraw the other one, go back and overdraw it more. I'm not sure if that actually happened, but it has happened in the past many times. Setting that with powder again. Howdy wowdy. I think I'm still setting it with powder. Black powder from my eyeshadow thing. Now I am adding some color underneath there, some gold, some of the gold and yellow to the under eye area. Over-exaggerating it to make that eye extra pronounced. It was probably like halfway down my cheek, for crying out loud. But you got to do that. Oh, lip time. A nice red lip for that ultra Christmassy situation. Using a liquid lipstick that dries matte. This is my favorite stuff ever. I have to buy a lot more in different colors. Right now I have this one color. Before that, I've just used cream foundations and then powdered it, and it just doesn't pop nearly as much as this stuff does. So this stuff is the stuff, and I will experiment with it a lot more in the future. Yeah, I went for the big old Cupid's bow. I tried to powder the center. I tried to highlight it with white, and I decided that was shit. So I went back over it with the lipstick. And then I added blush, a step that I used to skip all the time until I realized that it really brings the face to life, that old blush. It really does. It just like makes you look alive. So I added blush and a lot of it. Anytime I do green makeup, and I have done it a surprising number of times, blush always looks so good. Highlighting the upper part of my lip to further the illusion of the overdrawnness. You can't really see it, but yes, there you go. Adding mascara to my eyes, and now lip gloss. Lip gloss. I do love me some lip gloss. It just makes it... Oh, spraying that down. Spraying it down. And adding the shimmery highlight. Shimmer wimmer. I have a tendency, I should say, it's not a knack, really, negative knack, of adding too much shimmer to my forehead. It's happened multiple times now, and I really should learn from that. Still adding shimmer, lots of shimmer. That's what you're seeing currently. Shimmering all over the place. Adding the eyelashes. Eyelashes are another component of drag makeup that is the bane of my existence. The whole eye area. I know I'm not alone in that, but the whole eye area from the eyebrows to the under eye is so difficult. So difficult. As you can see, I had to pull everything off and do it again just to make sure that it was sitting right. Sitting up high. I basically have to glue this thing to like the middle of my eyelid, these lashes, to get them to sit right. The other one was wonky, so I pulled it off and did it again. Oh, you see there, I was just giving myself a massage because I was stressed. And there we go. It ended up okay after that. And then I for this look, bought some new bottom lashes. And here you can see the applying one. And then I do believe I took it off and did it again. Yes, I think that is what happened. And now I'm doing another one on the same side, double stacking the bottom lashes because they were too small. Actually, I think that might have been the same one. I think I have one on each side currently, but I will double stack them. Just wait. Just wait. You don't even know what's coming. Ultimate double stack party. Adding that glue. There we go. There's the double stack. Oh, yeah, baby. Double stacking that real good. And then I popped a wig on, and I'll take this moment to say, before the final transformation, thank you for watching. This is my first attempt at a makeup tutorial, so it's a little crunchy, but I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.